Hello, brave awakened ones. Veronica of Higherrealmholistics here. Third video for the day. I really didn't expect to be making this video, but what I've been experiencing is too intense. Okay, my teeth are still chattering, and sorry for the shaky camera. Yesterday at 5:55 p.m. I was shown this. This morning at 5:55 I was shown this, and just now at 5:55 I was shown it again. And this time I was taken there, and I was literally outside of our sun, our real sun, not the fake shit we're seeing in the sky that they're trying to cover up our real sun with. I've already known that they've been trying to cover up our real sun, because our sun has opened up into a portal, and it looks nothing like we think it looks. I've seen it. I've been taken there, transported there, okay? I'm so shaky from this right now because it's like, oh my God. Literally, the sun was like, all I can say, it's like think of like water shaking, because it's like rippling or something, like sound. Ever see how they show sound, how water or sand reacts to sound and how it starts making forms? Think of it that way. What's coming through the central sun, through our sun, because our sun is a portal for this energy that's coming in, and it was like I just kept hearing and it was getting louder and louder and louder, and then I saw this beam of energy. It was white energy, and as the sun was vibrating and making that loud sound, it started separating from the middle. And then this energy was pouring through, and it was like it's pouring through left and right, and it was just like just coming through, pouring through, and it was just like encompassing our entire solar system. That's what it was doing. It was just encompassing our entire solar system. And then I was like, oh my God, watching this. And Thoth was the one showing it to me. He took me out there. Astral travel. I did astral travel, which I haven't done in a while, because quite frankly I don't like the way it feels when I come back, because it's like I feel like I'm going through the DTs. Anyone who works in the medical field, you've seen patients in the ER going through the DTs. That's what it feels like. My whole body's shaking like that. So I was watching this happen, and then I looked at him and I was like, what is going on? And he said, they can't hide it anymore. They can't hide it anymore. And then I saw the news and the president making some announcements, and people like going like, oh my God, like almost freaking out. But then the joy and jubilee coming from us, like I sensed it as I was still standing there out by the sun, seeing those energies coming through. It's like I looked back at Earth, and I could see what was going on at Earth and hear people and get a glimpse of what was going on at the same time. It was hard to put into words, okay? That's the best I could do with describing it. And it was like the energy waves coming in, there were energy waves, but there were also sound too. And then the sound is still going off in my head, but the sound was just like going nuts in my head, and it's still very loud. It's weird. It's very, I'm sure a lot of people have experienced this, Lightworkers. The sounds between your head and your ears, whatever, what you're hearing is really loud, but your hearing is still perfect. It doesn't affect your hearing otherwise. That's how it is for me. But that's what I just experienced. And I asked him, before I even asked him, because I was about to ask him, telepathically, I was asking, does it have to do with, I was like, oh, does this have to do with me and us going all in? And he before I even asked, he turned around and smiled and said, yes. Now, people ask me, what does Thoth look like? I can't describe it. I can't describe him, to be honest with you. I see a human form, but I can't make it out 100%. But I know by the feeling of it who he is. And when he first came to me many years ago, he made himself known, okay? And when he came back to me again, I knew it was him because of the way he was coming through the flower of life, and I recognize him. I recognize his energy. It's all about energy signature. You know, it's how, think of it this way, like any mom or a parent, but especially with moms, you know when something's up with your kids, you feel it, you know it when you have that connection. You don't even have to be a light worker or think you're telepath. Everyone, everybody, every human's awake or asleep. We all have the same skills. We all have telepathy. We're all clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient, all of us. It's just, to what degree are you awakened to those energies? That's all. It's what degree you are awakened to them. Everything's a scale. Everything is a scale. It's to what degree. Everything's to a degree. So, you know, mine's is just a very high degree. Okay? So, yeah, it's that feeling of knowing something's up with your kid. You know, so it's, and you could sense somebody. It's like, you know, when you could sense somebody standing behind you, you could sense a person that you're very familiar with, their energy. It's energy signatures, which will be, it's a telepathic thing, which we will be living by more and more. The whole energy signature thing, we will be going through that. Because I was like going to do some work on my website. My book is ready, but I need to put it on my website because I was told it's not going to show up on Amazon or Barnes and Noble for a while because of the holidays. They're not 100% sure when, blah blah yada yada, but I could put on my website. Trying to deal with my tablet to do it, but then that energy came over me and knocked me out, and then when I came to, it was 555. So I thought I would share that. And it has to do with the 1221 gateway, which I knew was a huge gateway. The 1212 gateway was a bigger gateway than I ever thought, and that was just the beginning. Not even the beginning, it was a revving up, let's put it that way. A revving up. Another really huge one coming in. Another huge, and this is literally the biggest energy wave I've ever seen, which is another reason why Thoth is here. Which is another reason why he's here. Why he says he's with us now. He is awakened now. And more people who are open to receiving his energy, and he's going to be channeling through a lot more people the way he showed it to me. So yeah, get prepared. Let's see what's going to go on with what's going on. You know, it's here, and I was shown how huge it was, that it was just rippling throughout the entire solar system and shaking everything up in the solar system, and was told they can't hide it anymore. And it was a very joyous occasion. Okay, not a fearful one, a joyous one. Of course, the asleep ones were like WTF, but for us it was a joyous occasion because it was such validation. Okay, so here we go. Victory to the light. Love you guys. Lady V out. Higherrealmholistics.com. Bye.